This is a blank page, the most scaring obstacle for writers, designers, and entrepreneurs. This course is designed for those of you who run a business and need a landing or website quickly. Like your first business plan, like your first pitch deck, you are able to make your first website by your own hands. I will guide you through web page components, copywriting basics, design principles, tools, acceptance testing, trends review, and lead generation techniques. After such a trip, at least you'll learn what the whole web design is about. So where do we start from? Let's start from the thing you already have, or the thing which you ought to have before you call to your very first prospect, your business idea presentation. Basically, I suggest thinking about your presentation as a website and vice versa. Think about your website as a presentation. Do you know what is most valuable in your presentation? Wording. Nobody can tell about your business better than you, and nobody knows how you want it to sound. In this lesson, we will cover the following topics: business idea presentation structure, mission and vision, company story, market valuation and business model slides. Slide 1. Title page. What is the name of your product? What picture is it associated with? Date of presentation. Slide 2. The theme. This is one of the most important parts of the presentation. The product may be so-so, but the theme may inspire hope for the future or simply be so unique that you can't find another one like it anywhere else. The potential of the theme may be greater than the product itself. Slide 3. Summary. By the way, everything you put in this presentation will not necessarily go on the site. What should be in summary? What industry are you in? Who are your customers? Monetization model, pricing, geography of sales now and sales 3-5 years from now, current stage of development, revenue, recent investments, vision.
Tesla vision: to create the most powerful automobile company in the 21st century by transitioning humanity to electric vehicles. Mission: accelerate the world's transition to green and renewable energy.
Don't you feel the difference? A mission is something you can do right now. A vision is practically your future target state. Slide 4. The pitch. You need 3 versions of a pitch: the shortest, the average, and normal. Let's say you are asked, what does your product do? Just on the fly. Before the presentation gets too far away, you have to have time to say something that ideally they would remember. Once, in a similar situation, I practically shoot it out: we want to make a second something, followed by the name of the only monopolist in the niche. But such a pitch was quite justified, because being the second in such a huge and unoccupied market was very good. Let us remember the famous Avis advertising message. Yes, we are second, but imagine how hard we are trying. Of course, some pitch words are appropriate for investors but not appropriate on your website. So, examples of pitch words: short, X for Y; longer, company name, helps, name of customer segment; solve, name of problem with technology, value proposition. Let me recall an example happened in my life. 2 startuppers brought me their innovative USB flash drive. They insisted that this particular drive is unique because of its Pascal keyboard. Well, they've paid me in advance for my mentoring. Thus, I brainstormed with them the name the mission, and the pitch. We decided to call this unique disk as B21. Why B? If you compare data and its value to making to nectar, then the name is very workable. And 21 is the number of our century. Besides, their target auditorium, law enforcement agencies, like numbers in names. So our longer pitch was the B21 flash drive helps law enforcement officers solve their information security problem with authorized access to the drive. Totally complete pitch. For whom? For government and commercial organizations which are not satisfied. Standard flash drives are not secure and are prone to waste and loss. Our product, flash drive with electronic physical code lock, which allows to provide access to flash drives content only for users who know the code. As opposed to any PC can have access to ordinary flash drive. We've made a flash drive housing equipped with a keyboard for setting, resetting, and entering a passcode. If the password is reset or if the password is entered incorrectly, after an attempt, all information from the flash drive is irretrievably deleted. Slide 5. Company story.
Think of your life as a story. Basically, you're already thinking about it. fMRI studies have shown that the ability to follow a story, a narrative with a beginning, middle, and end, causes the brain to release cortisol and oxytocin, and these give us a uniquely human ability to make connections with anyone, even strangers, and to empathize. In other words, through stories, we seek meaning in life.
Everyone loves stories. What do you think really brings people together? An army? Gold? Flags? Stories. It is no exaggeration to say that there is nothing in the world more powerful than history. Nothing can stop a good story, neither enemies nor competitors. A cool, great, just a good story can touch people's gut, build trust, create sympathy, and form an unbreakable bond with positive emotions. By the way, if you don't know what to fill a website with today, come up with a story and just write it on a web page without any beauty or menus. It's sure to work. There are many approaches to creating stories. The most straightforward of them, I'd say dumb, but I won't, is the timeline chronology. It's only good if your business is many years old and you've actually had some strong accomplishments happen during that period. You may find it easier to approach the creation of your company's story by recognizing what it is not. It's not a cult of personality of the CEO or founder. It's not just an About Us page. It's certainly not a corporate timeline. It's not even an advertisement. And it's an unfinished story. Telling the story of how you got to this life, which further fuels the audience's interest. You can learn how to create stories from Pixar Studio. The book Smart Selling provides this structure that Pixar follows in each of its stories. Once upon a time, every day, until one day, therefore, as a result, until finally. Fill in the blanks with phrases about your company, your product, or yourself, and see how you have a compelling story. It's best told at the beginning of presentations to capture the audience's attention. The best business leaders in the world are great storytellers. Often they tell the same story about the same product, but that story, having undergone hundreds of rehearsals, sounds very energizing. So what have we had? Time to come up with about B21. Please, just don't laugh. Once upon a time, any information traveled between the American and European continents for 20 days. Every day, a ship with the latest news traveled from England to the New World. Until one day, people invented the telegraph and stretched the copper wire across the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. In time, such wires were replaced by fiber optic cables. The world plunged into the Internet age. But in special cases, when it comes to very important national-scale information, people still use the old proven media, even if no longer punched cards or floppy disks, but flash drives. The problem is that a flash drive is easy to steal or lose. That's why we were the first to equip flash drives with a code lock. Thanks to the certified protection, only someone who knows the secret code can access the information on the flash drive. As a result, our flash drive transports information from point A to point B as carefully and reliably as a bee delivers nectar. We will spread this seemingly simple technology far and wide, especially to government employees. We are ready to fulfill our mission of information security education until people finally start believing that information can be protected as securely as a safe. The safe is in your pocket. It's not great, but it's okay for spur of the moment generation. The rest of slides. Dynamic. Traction. Show growth dynamics. Revenue number or paying users, number of active users. Key metrics. ARPU, CPA, conversion to paying users, etc. Achievements. Programs, certificates, awards. Slide 7. Market volume estimation. TAM, SAM, SOM. 8. Problem and alternative solutions. What acute problem is there in the market? What is the unmet need? How big is the problem in money, time, effort? Alternative existing solutions. What is the biggest constraint in the market and which solution are you competing with the most? Status quo that you intend to change. Conclusion. A big market opportunity must be born out of the problems described. 9. Solution. Talk about your key proposition to the customer. How much more effective your solution is than alternative solutions. Faster, better, cheaper, or how much money you can make. Solution. Tell about your solution, or better yet, show your device or product. Tell about a current customer user case study. Secret sauce. Your non-market competitive advantage. What makes you unique and gives you a break from your competitors. Number 10. Technology. What is at the heart of your solution? Proprietary or borrowed technology. Why is this technology unique, if it is? Who on the team has unique technological expertise that makes your technology breakthrough? If so, what partnership arrangements has given you a technological advantage? 11. Competition. Current competitive advantages. Sustainable competitive advantages, unfair advantages, patents, key partners, market entry constraints for other players, time, money, expertise, partnerships, patents, advantages and weaknesses of competitors. And finally, number 12. Business model.